Alright, looks like everything's loading up properly. Mic sound looks good. What about the game? I'm trying to check the game sound, and the game's not making any sounds. Fantastic. Alright, we definitely need to update our tags. There's no way. Well, I mean, I guess I could work around that, those harvester thingies are like dragons. Biotics are like magic, but not really, no. Okay, so we're gonna change dragons for space. As far as tags go, space, Mass Effect. It's a good tag. Mass Effect, space, spoilers. There's always spoilers. Alright, done. Let's share our fantastic, our fantastic stream with the Twitter. I got a tweet. Alright. I think that's enough. I think that's enough tags. And that's enough invites. I do believe that's all we need. That's fine. Alright. Running a little late earlier. It's one of those things, Some of the stuff I have to get done before I stream, it's like there's no way to be sure exactly how long it's going to take me to do the things I need to do. So I'd rather say that I might be a little late and not be late at all than not say anything and be like 5 minutes late. I'd rather just let people know ahead of time. Alright. I do believe we've picked up the banner of the 1st Regiment. What are we going to do? Alright, because I don't want to be dealing with the codex flashing at me either. Alright. Probably going straight to Palaven. Ooh, our sentry turret. Ooh, do we want rockets or a flamethrower? Ooh, it's a hard decision to make because both of those things are awesome. Long range rockets. See, that's close range. You know what? I think we'll go with long range. Add long range rockets. I'm gonna change a lot of this anyway because I'm probably gonna get rid of cryoblast if I can. I'll save those 2 points for now. I know we just started, but whenever I spend points, I like to save. You got anything? No new stuff on the terminal. Because we missed last week, I don't remember. Did we talk to everyone? Did we talk to the people we have on board? There's not many of them, but let's talk to everybody and then head to Palaven.
Commander.
Oh, you know what? If Joker doesn't have anything to say, I don't think anybody has anything to say. Come on, Shepard, get your faux hawk over to the CIC. Oh, looks like we are already ready to do that. Excellent. Mene. Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of Turian's space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified nearly all data on Mene and its sister moon, Nance, because they feared the Krogan could use the moons as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk without envirosuits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful Mass Effect field generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. The Reapers' plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. With their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers deny the Turian fleet another place to repair or refuel. Oh gee, who am I going to take with me? I think there's their best outfits. No, I should write down. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Oh, that's right, I don't have much in the way of weaponry just yet. Do I not have any mods for this one? I guess not. Alright. But damage is not enough better to make up for that carry weight. 2, huh? Well, might as well keep them going in the direction they're going in. Some of the cinematics in this game are just beautiful. It's midnight. Gonna go grab our best bro.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
got here? Oh, of course you put that up. Not the one-shot sniper rifle's not gonna do it here.
Nice shot, right. Tex. Get in, get out. Let's move.
Now, it's obvious that this is not the way I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go the other way. That's all well and good. But because most of Manet looks like the rest of Manet, it's hard to remember which areas it is. But there are several areas where going the direction you're not supposed to go will net you some money and a couple of mods.
If you're looking for command, it's around the corner, past the first barricade.
Definitely looking for command. Actually, let me put for before I get distracted again and don't write it down. Alright, already. Because I want to put down the order we do stuff in so that I can put it in the description for the video that I'm going to upload on the YouTubes. That way, if somebody's, you know, just having trouble with, say, you know, whatever quest we do next, then they can skip ahead.
Try them again. The reinforcements haven't arrived.
Ground report.
Nothing. Try them again. Static. That's an order, sir. Been nothing.
Not trading out the Viper.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contact
there's
with them is
always a
impossible.
however.
The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
Sir, shuttle carrying the fighter mechanics has not arrived. Presumed MIA. How many fighters are in repair? 29, sir. Have the crew make only critical level 8 repairs. Every serviceable fighter is in the air. ASAP. Got it? Yes, sir.
I know that's there because you pick up so many mods,
The main barricade.
but I don't really like to change that kind of stuff on the fly. Next are our supplies. They sent winter gear. Of course they sent winter gear. Really?
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us.
Like they come out of nowhere.
Good luck!
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up
Keeps
behind
that
me, I'd
giant
appreciate it.
communications network of hers running all the time. I think she can
Here they come.
move this tower
Ready,
up.
James?
Hell yeah. Let's take them.
Shepard, I've repaired the tower's main satellite connection. On my way down.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Oh,
Understood.
Reaper, this is-
Shepard out.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way. What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the
This
hierarchy's
is not a
in
usual
chaos.
situation.
So many dead or MIA.
Oh,
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris,
Did
during
we
the
miss
uprisings,
an
his
interrupt?
squad
I
discovered
forget.
a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian
Phone
separatists
alarm
did.
went off. I looked away.
Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
Kind of busy, Joker.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
James, is that you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day. Just me? Or do those Reapers look like Turians?
There we go. Like, why don't you take cover? We're gonna start this thing again? I need combat again. So try not to play Mass Effect
I
when
think
I'm
we're done
streaming
here.
Mass Effect because I don't want to confuse the playthroughs. End up messing something up. I was like, first you won't take cover, now you won't hop up over barriers. What good was that tutorial if you're just gonna not do any of the stuff in it?
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Just picking them off. Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Wahoo!
Okay, come on. Who's next? They're on the barricade. Heads up! Here comes another wave!
Yeah! Like fish in a barrel.
What?
Old humans say, like fish in a barrel. Holy hell! What is that thing? Brace yourself!
Shepard, Corinthus here.
What's the word on the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot.
Yeah.
Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the hell did James
How
get
far?
off to?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Garrus. It's us. We're gonna find trouble.
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now.
But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Yeah, well, this is a Paragon playthrough, so there's not going to be a whole lot of I told you so's.
Got more back here. Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on it.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
It's from the guy that catches rockets with his face. Worried about a little airship crash happening here? I'll buy it. I don't think he's as worried as he puts on.
So, Loco, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
They are. I'm very fond of the Krogan myself. They're one of my favorite species.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you!
Move into the compound!
Moving!
Right behind you!
Boom. What do I have loaded up on this side? Like, I know that brute wasn't the only thing over here. Oops.
Let's bring the goddamn bastards to their knees!
Angry and he's big.
Ajax
Grim.
squad, right
It's
flank!
been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
Oh, there we go.
General Victus,
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fodorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
On it big.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there's a good chance we lose everything.
Yeah.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Hell yeah. I want to put the Krogan in a small room with the Turians and the Solarians, and I hope it works out.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Yeah.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
No, we're good.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Uh-oh.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Looks like I'm going straight to the AI core. Then we'll check in with everybody. And I think we'll be able to go get Jack. Well, I mean, she won't join the team, but...
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
It struggled.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Nice.
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped.
Hey, immortal?
Somehow
Hell
I'm
yeah,
still
Joker's
alive.
new girlfriend.
And he's not.
I mean, he was
Being
getting a
right
little
with the
friendly
Reapers
with the
never felt
ship
much like a
to
victory.
begin with in the second game.
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
Now
At
the
least my
ship can
government
leer
listened
back
to
at
me.
him.
Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
We'll do the
So what's
task
this
force.
Reaper
We should
task
do
force?
one. We'll leave some for next time,
After
you know?
what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought
We'll
I'd
get the
do.
Joker's opinion in a moment.
He
You guys
used
get
to
all
work
the
for
robots.
C-Sec, didn't he?
I
Seem
think
to
Legion
remember
even has
two of you didn't
has a
see
thing
eye to
for
eye.
him.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
I'm sure the Alliance engineers messed up all his calibrations.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
This is the Alliance attempts to interrogate a Cerberus operative, and this is where basically the operative his eyes explode, ocular flashbang grenades. And that was a comment that Morden makes at one point, that cyanide pills are stupid and they should have ocular flashbangs.
Hello again, Shepard.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
Wrong BioWare trilogy.
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Oh, yeah. Well, biotics are kind of like magic, and there are a couple of little things that imply that Mass Effect and Dragon Age takes place in the same universe.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Greetings, Commander.
Hey, at least Glyph doesn't call everybody Shadow Broker anymore. I would love to put Hawk, Mage Hawk, in this game. 'Cause, I mean, they've already got biotics. You can't tell me they can't come up with some convoluted justification for space magic. Trying to think, we got one of the things though is you got to make sure you talk to everybody between every mission. Like, not every mission, but every main mission, like every priority mission at least, because you will pick up quests from your, subordinates on the ship. The Jedi?
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail. Uzmek was that. She has got some curves.
Love it. War nerds. We gotta get Donnelly back.
Nothing to report, Commander.
I'm sure I got all of my rogue model ships.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head. I'll talk to you later. You bet.
Oh, here it is. It's
Commander,
our next mission.
are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
We'll make a Marine out of her yet. Arya would like to talk to me in Purgatory, of course. Ashley apparently is awake, and Udina wants to make her a Spectre. John Dumbao wants us to help him when we go. We're gonna have a lot of quests in the Citadel. This is Thane. We'll meet up with him. Hackett. We're gonna ignore that for a while, and we're gonna ignore this one for a while, because these two are DLCs that are quite involved, and they're gonna take a night apiece. So we'll start them in the beginning of the evening, and we'll roll through them that way.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
No, I haven't played any of the Yakuza games. However, I do believe that there's at least one, maybe two of them in my library, because they have come up as free for PlayStation Plus members to like put, you know, the free monthly games, and I think one of them was in the collection that they did when COVID happened. So I think I have one, maybe two of the Yakuza games. I've heard some really good stuff about them, that they're very fun and very involved and very wacky, and those are all things that I love in a video game.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears...
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I hear Like a Dragon is a little bit different than some of the other ones.
We should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Is
I'll
Joker
be
not
over
liking
here,
your
flying
platform?
the ship.
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response
yeah.
to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
I'll have to check, because Like a Dragon might have been the free one. Like a Dragon, well, not the free one, but I think it was in the collection. But yeah, no, I mean, you know my playstyle well enough that if you could see me playing it, I probably dig it, you know? I might not get involved in Yakuza like I am with Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But I'm sure I would enjoy it. Grissom. Investigation. Alright, Grissom Academy, here we come. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're having fun playing it. If you're having fun playing it, you should definitely stream it. At least once or twice, you know? Alright. Oh, there's only 80? So I'm missing something. 66. What am I missing over here in Gimmick? Ah, fuel. Okay. Well, that was... I guess sort of a waste? Whatever. At least it's at 100% now. Now, if the first game, like when they did the whole trilogy thing, and put the Legendary Edition out, if they could have made it so that in the original game, like, see how the Apian Crest, 100%. They could have put something on them like that. Just to... let you know you'd already done it. So nice. Let's see, who are we gonna take? I say we take Garrus and Edie because they know Jack. If you play it on Insanity, take Garrus and James. Let's see. Description. Nope. Damn it. I did not want to do that. No. It's alright. Sabotage. Tech mastery. Alright. Increases the force and damage. Squad make powers. Power damage bonus. Weight capacity bonus. Go with that one. One more point for that, so I guess we're gonna save it. Oof. Alright. Incinerate. Well, yeah, I mean, I've heard that. Heard that.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy, this is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Give Joker permission to play hide and seek with enemy fighters. He's on it.
Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. I've almost got the door.
It really annoys me when he refuses to get into cover.
Sanders,
Not as much
clear.
as it bothers me
It's
when
me.
I'm playing on Insanity, mind you.
Commander, thank you. Admiral
You're
Anderson always said you
hilarious.
were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my
And
students, I need
there
the
is a
best.
point in which you can
How
walk
many of you
in
are
on more than
Fewer than
giving
20.
Joker
Most were sent home when word of the
advice.
Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring him back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems. I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Attention all students. Cerberus troops have taken control of this station. We have no desire to hurt you. Surrender, and you will not be harmed. Resist, and we can't guarantee you. Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says we need your lives. But your sister, she's not. Get the cover!
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
The Alliance has failed you. Earth has fallen. Fighting now only dishonors your family, your friends.
I don't really know if I appreciate the addition of the roll dodge in this one specific circumstance. Now, don't make the mistake of going directly to Orion Hall. You've got loot over there, and right here. I believe this is Sean. Yep.
Crap, Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Yes.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard? Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
The students aren't a trained military force. They need support.
Also, don't stand right next to them when they explode.
Keep them off us! Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Probably those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
I can probably handle that.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But?
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
I've done a playthrough for every romance possible. And combinations thereof. In the case of where, like, say, Thane's only really available in the second game. And the beginning of the third game.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's
I had done
scarier
at
than a
least one
pissed-off
playthrough of
biotic
every single
attacker?
romance
A
and every
whole
single
bunch of them working
story.
together. It's like a biotic
In the OG
artillery
trilogy.
strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, holding that damn biotic bubble up against those bug things. Ugh. I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape.
I like her romance, especially in the third game. I do believe she gives you a tattoo.
Sanders, you should have access.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
But there's a conversation about a tattoo. It's been a while, but yeah. There's a really nice story-wise payoff if you romance Liara through all three games. Or at least there was in the original trilogy. I can't imagine they changed it. I haven't done one of those yet.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry. So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty
So I'm gonna make sure you grab everything before you unlock that door.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here.
How's your aunt?
Maybe we've got a
I
chance.
think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice. You'll be fine.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names? They must have files on all of us.
Why? Who'd make a file on you? Your biotics barely lift 100 kilos.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Ilium, Hotel Azure has a resort beach with waves and everything. Nothing but lonely, sorry girls as far as you can see.
That's assuming the Reapers haven't hit Ilium yet.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
That's what I thought I was doing. Go.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Yeah.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my
If
ass
you want to
training
do the
you so
actual
you could
romance
die
with
now.
her, though, remember
Keep
you
low,
gotta turn
pick
her
your
down the
targets.
first time she comes on to you.
Grissom Academy, the station is safe.
Otherwise, you just have a fling, and it's not the same.
All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
I usually, because when it's FemShep, I usually romance Garrus and spend the first, game desperately dodging both Liara and Caden, because you can't be polite to either one of them if you're female shepherd, because that automatically, you accidentally end up in a relationship. Like, I accidentally ended up dating Ashley in the first game this time through, and it's just not worth it to go back.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Cute. No trust. No. Take cover. Not all done. It's like they added roll dodge solely to keep me from taking cover.
Get ready, more on the way!
There he is. There's the engineer.
in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Nice one, Franklin!
Take him out.
This ain't dodgeball, Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up. Damn it, Rodriguez. I told you to watch your barriers. Frank, slap the med-gel on. I'm okay. Like hell. Stay down. Die on me, I will kick your ass. You are dead. Hear me?
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Clearly not, you know, taking my time. I mean, well, I am, because I don't want to miss any loot. And one of Ninja's favorites is Miranda's. Miranda's is worth doing at least once. But personality-wise, I agree. I prefer Jack over Miranda.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. On fire! Keep going.
I don't know who you are, but stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
If you don't rescue David, you don't get into this office. and you don't get the background. You figure that free upgrade is worth at least 8,000 credits?
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
I do believe the Asari in the hospital wants those biotics. High priority target Rodriguez. And the achievement for popping one of these open and climbing inside it, still, I feel one of the hardest achievements to get in this whole series. Because by the time you do enough damage to crack open the faceplate, you're blowing the thing up. You gotta keep your teammates from firing on it. It's a whole thing. It's just so hanging, firing the gun. I gotta relearn how to use the mech.
Hostiles up top!
We're on him!
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Bandages all sits down. Like, this happens all the time.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come. Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am! I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles, but perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Fantastic.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I don't think he has anything new to say, though.
Commander, something else you need?
No.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Alright. These are just the points we've picked up recently. Jack and Kaylee are their own war assets. I love that.
See the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Ah.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Miranda, speak of the devil. And a thank you letter from Kaylee via Hackett. Because Kaylee is, of course, going to go work on the Crucible. Yeah. basically throwing everything they've got at the Crucible. She's not exactly a scientist, but she is an academic.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Fantastic, Joker. He's right. We do need quite a few things calibrated.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
We checked our mail, right? Alright, let's see what time it is when we are done chatting with everybody. Because we really need to go back to the Citadel before we start any major priority missions again, like Sirkesh. Yeah, no. Not at all. Edie is the best case scenario, and I have a feeling that Microsoft, I mean, think about it. You really want Microsoft, the corporation, to raise a child? Because that's what AI will be. In the moment of its creation, it is an incredibly intelligent infant. And, you know, raising a kid wrong is how you get a psychopathic serial killer. So, you know, yeah, basically Skynet. It's not so much that I think AI is a bad idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. Problem is who's going to raise this new being that's being brought into existence, because it will be a person. It won't be human, but it'll be a person. And what happens when you don't treat a person like a person? Bad things. We have literally millions of science fiction novels warning us about what's gonna happen next, basically.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Of course he likes them. You know what those scars say? Those scars say I was hit in the face with a rocket launched by a gunship, and I'm fine. That's some street cred right there. Yeah.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked into the room.
Yeah, yeah.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Oh, is there new information, Cliff? I want more information on this one. Ah. Call from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids? Sanders, how are they, Jack? They'll do good. This is gonna be long. I kinda got crap to do. I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. One of the L3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? Had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah, and hey, thanks. That's fantastic. See, I think more people should contribute to Jack's destructive tendencies. Email from Kaylee to David. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Yeah, all of the Asari are biotics.
city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Commander.
It would be funny if Jack was down here. Like, you know, just for that trip. From Grissom to the Citadel. Like her and the kids. Just hanging out in her old hidey hole. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna start dealing with Cortez's stuff. It's a real bummer, but it's his whole arc. His romance is very sweet too. It's almost as sweet as Tally's.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
Doing pretty good. We're gonna go through. We're not gonna hit the base that Hackett wants us to hit yet. That's up here. Yeah. Anyway, we'll finish this sector. We'll check Kite's Nest and Hades Gamma. Then we'll head back to the Citadel. We've got quite a few quests there.
I found something.
We're just talking about Glyph not having enough stuff for me on his terminal. For shame. This is gonna be a retrieval object for a fetch quest I actually didn't get yet. I don't believe.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah? Not fantastic, but not terrible either. I believe Miranda's waiting for us where we get off of the ship. So we'll see what time it is after we deal with Miranda.
I found something. Faster than light jump successful.
But am I gonna get out of here? Oh,
Evasion
that was
successful.
close. This is the system that I had to clear of naughty, naughty slavers. That's one. I'm gonna let them catch me this time. So it loads you back in right when you enter the system. So sometimes it's actually better
Signal confirmed.
to let the Reapers catch you. Why can I not find? There it is.
Reapers eluded.
The trick is remembering where the stuff is after you let them catch you. Otherwise, you just, rinse repeating.
I found something.
No, it wasn't Rashaya. I swore. Nope. Oh. Of course, you hope that you find the thing before they catch you.
found something.
Well, there's the one, but where'd the other thing go? Is that right in here somewhere? There it is. Alright.
I found something.
Ah. But yeah, these systems, I had to get rid of that ladies competition where, well, they used to be in a gang together, but then they, you know, started doing things that even she had a problem with. Alright. Let's see. I would say last one, but that's slightly inaccurate. You figure you also have the... I didn't do the Mass Effect one yet. So the mass relay system, and then we're going to head to the Citadel. Oh, so that's all this one had.
Faster than light.
No fuss, no muss.
I found something.
Trebin. I remember Trebin.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Fantastic. Alright, they're done. They're done. Until we get a quest in that zone, and then the number will change. Which is fine. And I believe that is the actual Prothean, not just a Prothean artifact, which is why we are not doing it. We don't want to go to that quest yet. Check the Strike Abyssal and Minos Wasteland next time. I won't be labeling the little fetch quests in the description, like how we picked up credits and when we picked up the Pillars of Strength off Karshan. You just basically have a conversation when you get back to the Citadel, and the guy that you have them for takes them. And since you don't have to actually land on the planet to get them, there's no reason to detail them in the walkthrough.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander. Shepard.
So, you're just SciNet behind enemy lines until the war's over.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too
And I
long.
will say that she does get
We
better
live in
towards the end of the
interesting
second
times.
game.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Alright, let's see. Alright. I think we'll finish up on the hospital wing. We'll do the hospital wing tonight, and then we'll do the rest tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next time. Tomorrow.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
I don't have time to. I don't have time to be streaming every day. It's ridiculous.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but no, you don't understand. This isn't for. Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need. No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
There he is.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
We were deployed.
I go back and forth on which side on that one I support.
We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts.
His story is messed up if you only wait till the end.
We were spread over half the continent.
You have to visit several times to
Hello again,
to get to the
Here
end,
to see our
but
patient?
when you do, you wish you hadn't, so be warned.
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion,
but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Palaven.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces. I may be able to adapt for
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we stand, Shepard? Did we cut all ties?
A lot of time has passed, Ash. Maybe we should consider this a fresh start for both of us.
So, that's it?
Let's just see what happens, okay?
I'm a big girl. Wasn't sure what I was expecting, really.
Just focus on getting better.
Believe me, this is the last place I want to be.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
I think I managed to not start a relationship with her again. It's not easy.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back...
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Alright. That is all of the pickups and drop-offs at the hospital wing, and all the chats. And I don't think I'm going to have enough time to really get into the next few, because there's a couple of mildly long quests, like the one with John Bao. He wants to hang out with us. So, I'm going to stop it here. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Our walkthrough is, well, 2/3 finished in its totality and well on its way into the new one. Have a good night. I will see you soon. Stay safe and well.